Well, at issue is whether or not Geraldine Weber was legally mentally competent to sign the new will and whether or not Aaron Goodwin had undue influence over her. Well, today, his former chief took the stand with testimony that contradicts that of 3 of his captains. It's a case that's becoming more and more confusing. David Lou Furland was the Portsmouth police chief in October 2010 when 91-year-old Geraldine Weber met and befriended one of his detectives, Aaron Goodwin, who he describes as outstanding.
I would trust him with my life and my daughter's life.
In court Friday, the chief said the one and only time he met Mrs. Weber was in January 2011. She wanted permission to have a friendship with Aaron Goodwin. He said yes, as long as he didn't visit during his work hours.
And then she also told me that she wanted to file a criminal complaint against her attorney because she believed that her attorney was stealing from her.
A few weeks later, that same attorney complained that Goodwin was still stopping by Geraldine Weber's house in his police car.
I reinforced that he had to have this friendship off duty.
Because of Weber's friendship with an officer, the chief decided police matters concerning her, her attorney, or Aaron Goodwin be directed to the AG's office because of perceived conflicts of interest. Another captain was told to meet with Goodwin to file internal affairs paperwork on his relationship with Weber.
Did he indicate to you that Geraldine Weber had expressed her desire to leave a house to him in her estate plan?
No, we did not.
But all 3 police captains have testified that within a few weeks it was common knowledge among command staff that he would get her house in the will. The chief claims he didn't find out about the inheritance until nearly 2 years later.
Shortly after she died, through a phone call from Detective Goodwin.
Now, as to the question of competency, an attorney who witnessed the signing of the new will said today that she thought Weber appeared to have the mental capacity to know what she was doing. That's in conflict with the testimony earlier this week from her longtime doctor that said she was not. Aaron Goodwin expected to take the stand next week. I'm Jennifer Crompton in Portsmouth.